Okay, look, it's 2024 now. The new year's here. We've already started and gotten into full swing, and you're still stressed out because you really want to change your life this year and grow, but you don't know where to start. You don't know what habits you should add to your life, and you don't know what good habits you need to help you grow. In this video, I'm going to give you some of the best New Year resolution ideas that I believe will not only help you achieve your goals, but change your life in 2024. So be sure to watch this entire video because at the end, I'm going to give you a bonus idea that I have been using for the last 3 years that has changed my life for the better. One idea I want to give to you is to start getting up earlier. I don't know what time you go to sleep and I don't know what time you wake up, but I want to encourage you to try to get up at least 30 minutes to an hour earlier than what you already are getting up this year. Successful people get up and they get after it. And the earlier you can get up, the more head start you can get on your day. You're more productive when you can get up earlier because you get more of your time back that you probably feel you don't have right now. Another idea I want to give to you is to clean up your social media. I'm talking friends, I'm talking posts, I'm talking reels, I'm talking photos, videos. Clean it all up. You may have friends and followers that you've been following that do not bring any value to your life that you may need to start unfollowing. This could also apply to family as well. If you're following people who are not providing value in your life and giving you information or entertainment or media that's pushing you towards your goals, you need to stop following them. Is following someone who has new shoes every week and is doing all these amazing things pushing you any closer to starting that business? If not, you need to stop following them. Stop following people for obligation because they're your friends or family and start following people who are in rooms or in places that you want to be in. Clean up all of your posts and start transforming your social media to be one that creates instead of only consumes. See, we live in a consumer era where all people are doing now is just consuming content instead of creating things to share with the world. And if your goal this year is to become more creative and start walking in your purpose, you need to start creating more. That means you need to clean up your social media of who you follow, what you put out there, what's already out there, and start a clean slate. Another idea for you to start this year is for you to start watching, listening to, and reading things that teach you, inform you, or push you towards achieving your goals. You really need to be conscious about the things that you consume and watch. This kind of goes back to the second thing that I just gave you about cleaning up your social media. You need to have things that you're listening to and reading and watching every single day that's conducive for what you want to get this year. If you're trying to start a business, everything you watch, listen to, or read should be teaching you, giving you information, or pushing and motivating you to start a business. If you want to have a healthier lifestyle, then everything that you watch, listen to, or read should be catered towards that lifestyle. Clean up what you consume. Consume positive things that will aid you in your life to change your life. If you don't clean up what you consume, then you're going to stay the same. Another resolution you can have is to start exercising smarter. See, a lot of people make the mistake every year when they first start their resolution to start exercising is they go in there, they think that you got to do 3 days a week, 4 days a week, 5 days a week. You got to do so many different exercises, so many different body groups, when in reality, you should be exercising according to your needs, according to your schedule, according to your time, and other factors that factor in for your overall health. For example, you don't have to work out 3 to 4 times a week to build muscle. You also don't have to work out in a gym. You can work out at home. But whatever it is, you need to exercise smarter, making sure that your exercise regimen is catered towards what you can do, what your goals are, and what you desire. I'm not saying that you should develop an exercise routine or schedule that's very soft and won't challenge you. But what I'm saying is you don't have to continue to push yourself or beat yourself up because you can't stick to a specific thing to achieve your goals. Your goals are over time. And as long as you're doing the steps towards your goals, you don't have to have it all figured out right now. If you don't have the time to work out 5 days a week, don't go to the gym and work out 5 days a week. Work out at home. If you don't have 2 hours to spend doing bench press or squats, then don't spend 2 hours. If you only got 20 minutes, spend 20 minutes. Exercise. It doesn't matter time. Exercise with the time that you have. Here's another idea. Eat cleaner. Start drinking more water. Start eating more fruit. Start eating more vegetables. Start fasting. Making sure that you're doing some type of intermittent fasting. You don't have to always eat all day long. Give your body a break. If your goal is to lose weight, the only way you lose weight is to eat less. If your goal is to shed body fat, you have to eat less. Eating clean doesn't mean that you still can't have some of your favorite foods. Eating clean just means that you're conscious and aware of what you're putting in your body. And 90% of the time, you're eating clean foods that will help the body rather than harm it. Because I still like to eat Oreo cookies too. Maybe you should consider also starting a business this year. Whether it be a digital business online or a physical business where you have a brick and mortar, consider starting a business, because the things that you will get and the habits that you will develop as a business owner are detrimental to your success as in your own personal development. You'll start learning time management skills. You'll start developing communication skills. You'll start developing managerial skills. You'll start developing sales skills. It's endless the amount of things that you grow in as a business owner when you're trying to grow a business. I would also ask you to consider making new friends this year. You might need new friends. The friends that you currently have may not be conducive to the area in which you're trying to go. They may not be giving you value for the plan that you have in your life of what you're trying to do. They may not be optimistic as you with what you're trying to accomplish. They may be leeching from you and holding you back from the things that you're trying to achieve. Therefore, I would encourage you to start making new friends in areas and in rooms and in environments in which you're trying to be in. If you're trying to be a chef, then you need to make some chef friends. You're trying to be a business owner, then you need to make some business owner friends. You're trying to be a gamer, then you need to make gamer friends who are good at the game that you're playing. You're trying to be a teacher, you need to make teacher friends. Whatever your goal is, you need to make friends in those areas. Learn or get better at a skill. I want to encourage you this year to also learn a new skill or get better at a skill that you're currently not good at. See, this is going to force you to really take some time to slow down and go and self-reflect on what you truly want to do or what you truly want to know, and really see how this skill is going to help add to what you're trying to accomplish and change in your life. There are a lot of skills that people didn't develop when they were younger, a lot of skills that people didn't develop growing up, and maybe that's you. Maybe you have some skills that you didn't really learn when you were younger. Now is a good time to start developing these skills, start developing these habits, start learning about yourself, so that way you can continue to push forward in the change that you want to make in your life. I would encourage you to stretch yourself this year and try to learn a different language. Spanish, Japanese, Chinese, Hebrew. Man, there's so many different languages out there that you can learn. And I think when you learn a language, it puts you in the mind state of communicating better, because not only are you stretching your mind to learn new things and learn this language, but you're also stretching your knowledge of culture. You learn a whole lot about different cultures when you learn a different language on how to communicate with different people. And finally, one of the best New Year resolution ideas that you could do this year is to study financial education. It's 2024, man. The amount of money you needed years ago to retire from is not the same. The age that you needed to draw Social Security from is not the same. We need to be financially educated, and we need to become financially literate in order to really make moves in our lives towards financial freedom. Because when you want to make a change in your life, what you're really saying is you also want financial freedom to do what you want to do. what better way to get to that financial freedom than to take the first step to educate yourself and study financial education? The biggest channel that I'm going to tell you to watch, because I watch this channel, is Earn Your Leisure. I want to encourage you to check Earn Your Leisure out here on YouTube. They're like one of the #1 podcasts and channels, really, that has provided so much free financial education content all across the board. We're talking real estate, we're talking government contracts, we're talking stocks. I like anything you can think about with business and beyond. They've provided you free financial education, man. Earn Your Leisure. Go check them out. And the bonus idea that I really want to give to you, which is something that I've been doing over the last 3, 4, probably even 5 years now, is to do more of what you enjoy doing. I think I mentioned this before on a previous video, but when I started to understand that year after year, I was coming to the end of the year realizing that the only thing that I did was eat, sleep, and work, I realized I need to do more of what I actually enjoy doing here in this life. We know that life is not promised. And I know that I want to try to spend as much time as I can doing what I love to do to enhance my quality of life. See, when you really want to change your life, you're talking about changing the quality of how you live, you do more of the things that bring you joy. And for me, when I learned that, and I learned to make those things a priority in my life, then I learned how to have fulfillment of life. If you don't make it a priority in your life, then you're going to allow life and the responsibilities of life to dictate how you live. And you will never have time to enjoy what you really enjoy and are passionate about in life. That's just not a life that I wanted to live. I want to give you that great idea to do more of what you enjoy doing. Hey, I appreciate you for tuning in and watching this video. I really hope that you got some value out of the content. If you did, be sure to like the video down below and leave me a comment and let me know your thoughts about the video. Also, be sure to subscribe to the channel so that you can get more videos just like this one. And be sure to hit that bell notification next to the subscribe so that you're notified every time a new video is released. I appreciate you for tuning in and watching. And as always, I'll talk to you next time.